Oh my gosh, guys, grab your popcorn and sit down because we need to talk about the movie that has had my emotions state in absolute shambles. I'm talking about Just to Be Loved, starring Nollywood favorite golden pairing Bimbo Ademoye and the ultimate lover boy himself, Timini Egbuson, alongside the gorgeous Uche Montana. Now, look, when you see Bimbo and Timini on a movie poster, you already know you are getting top-tier chemistry. But this isn't just your typical boy meets girl sweet romance. This is a story about the messy, chaotic, and sometimes painful lengths people will go to. You guessed it, just to be loved. Today I'm giving you the unfiltered gist, the highs and lows, and the absolute scene that made me scream at my screen. If you haven't watched it yet, don't worry, I will keep the major spoilers locked away. But if you haven't, oh, if you have, I will need to debrief immediately. So what is Just to Be Loved actually about? At its core, it's a beautifully intense romance drama. We follow this deep emotional connection between Bimbo and Timini's character. They start off so into each other like the kind of love that makes you kick your feet in the air and giggle. You watch them and think, yes, this is the dream. But then, because Nollywood writers love to watch us suffer, circumstances change every time and everything. Uche Montana, her character enters the mist and suddenly what was a beautiful smooth-sailing love story turns into a complex emotional web. We see secrets start to unravel. We see people making incredibly questionable decisions about as out of desperation, insecurity, and the raw fear of being left behind. The movie brilliantly poses the question: when life gets tough and secrets get exposed, can love actually heal a broken heart, or does it just make the cracks wider? Now, let's talk about the performance because this is where the movie truly shines. Bimbo Ademoye, guys, is there any role this woman cannot play? Oh my god. In Just to Be Loved, she plays a character who is so deeply vulnerable. She's trying to protect her heart, but she's also so desperately holding on to the hope of a happy ending. There are scenes where Bimbo doesn't even have a say, a word. Her eyes just fill with tears, and you can literally feel her heart breaking through the scene. And then we have Timini Egbuson. Timini plays his character with this incredibly deep complexity. He's charming, yes, he brings that signature smooth-talking Timini energy we all love. But he also portrays a man caught in the crossfire of his own choices. You will find yourself rooting for him, then getting mad at him at the same time, then wanting to hug him, all in the span of 10 minutes. The back and forth between Bimbo and Timini in this film is a masterclass. They don't just act, they react. Every touch, every argument, every sigh feel 100% genuine. But let's get into the real juicy gist of this movie, the messiness. What I love about Just to Be Loved is that it doesn't paint relationship in black and white. It shows how insecurity can make good people do bad things. It tackles how past trauma and the fear of rejection can drive us to build walls, even against the people who care about us the most. The chemistry between Timini and Bimbo is so intense that when Uche Montana's character gets caught up in the middle, you genuinely feel the friction. You find yourself yelling at the screen like, why did you say that? Or please just talk to each other is one of these movies that makes you feel like you look at your own relationship goal and go, off, okay, communication is the key. Because secrets will definitely ruin a good thing. The production value is crisp, the soundtrack is beautifully melancholic, and the directing really let the emotional beats breathe. Ultimately, Just to Be Loved is a massive win for Nollywood romance dramas. It's emotional, it's beautifully acted, and it has just the right amount of drama to keep you hooked from the first minute to the very last second of the 88 minutes runtime. If you love romance, if you love great acting, and honestly, if you just love seeing Bimbo and Timini dominate the screen together, this is an absolute must watch. But now I want to hear from you guys. From those of you who have watched it, whose side were you on? Did you find yourself screaming at Timini's character, or did you just understand where he was coming from? And if you haven't watched it yet, what are you waiting for? Drop your thoughts, your rants, and your favorite scene in the comment below. Don't forget to smash that like button, share this voice note with your fellow Nollywood lovers, and hit subscribe so you never miss our juicy movie gist. Until next time, keep watching, keep gossiping, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.